So the Sushka Gnani who is deluded cannot attain spiritual welfare. અને એનો association કરે એ બી. Param Kripaludev considers such people as matarthis. So we knew it, no? We said, no, this is matarthi. There are two types of matarthi, Kriyajad matarthi, Shushka Gnani. So what is this again? But Prabhu says, you might have told your people, but I am telling it for the first time. I have not used the word matarthi up till now. 24 માં મતાર્થી વર્ડ છે, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Till 30 he has not used the word matarthi. It is the first time he is saying, I consider both this category and especially this category, because Vishay chale છે. So this category of people as matarthi, I will call them matarthi. Bigoted manner thi એ લોકો કરે. So explaining that he says,
जीव मतात्मा निज मानाधिकार पामे नहीं परमार्थ ने अनधिकारी मांझ.
Epan means Tepan, the 5 verses વાળો Tepan, અને જે આ 3 verses વાળો છે Epan. So beautifully, including both the categories, Tepan and Epan. Jeev, this kind of soul also, matarthma, bigoted. What is the main reason for all this? Nijmanadi kaj. Because of his self-pride, ego, vanity. Pame nahi parmarthne. He does not attain the supreme truth or the supreme level or the supreme state. He will not. He'll be considered anadhikari. And what is the meaning of anadhikari? Not worthy, not deserving, not eligible, not qualified for self-realization or even path of self-realization. Not qualified to attain the path of self-realization. Leave self-realization. પરમાર્થ માર્ગને જ પામ્યો નથી. પરમાર્થને નહીં, પરમાર્થ માર્ગને જ પામતો નથી. He is unworthy, unadhikari. So what is adhikari? Worthy, deserving, eligible, qualified for Atmagnan. See, everyone sitting here, everyone invite, everyone so engrossed in the satsang, but some may be considered qualified, some unqualified, some eligible, some not eligible, some worthy, some not worthy, unworthy. So he's saying, if you are going to behave in a bigoted manner, either a sectarian approach or too self-opinionatedness in you. Self-opinionatedness. એટલે હું જે સમજુ છું તે જ બરાબર. Or because of your sectarian approach. So Nij Manadi Kaj will come, your opinions is so right for you. Whatever you say is what Kevali Bhagavan has is in his Gnan. Because the way you are saying, according to me, you didn't even use that word. According to me, Maulik ji is wrong. No, Maulik ji wrong che means you are Kevali Bhagavan. Ananta Kevali ni ashat na tu pal pal kare che. At least use the word, in my opinion. Then I'll say, oh, if it's in your opinion, I don't even want to hear, because you are a crap, you are a stupid person. I don't want to hear. But you said, Am Che, means a Kevali spoke, because only a Kevali can speak. You understand? All this, why are you doing? Nijmana di kaj. So, this kind of soul is also stuck in bigotry, like the mechanical ritualist. He's talking about the dry intellectualist. No? So, like the mechanical ritualist, even this fellow is stuck as he takes pride in his viewpoint. He does not attain the supreme state as he is unworthy of it. Got it? So, none of them are fit to be a seeker, both the categories. They are not fit to be a seeker of liberation, as both are attached to their whims, opinions, and does all for vanity, everything for ego, attention, pride. Both run after pride and personal fame. And so they run in the direction counter to that of truth, opposite of truth. Truth અહીંયા છે, so they are going this way. Such a compassionate Guru we have got. Means so clear. All this is the problem of ego. To reach the goal of liberation, one thing I think now we need to be clear, one has to sacrifice his ego. If you want to reach, I will say this is the worst for ego. Because for me, I think I only need to explain Nij Manadi Kaj in this. So Apan and all, so you understood. Anadhikari che, not worthy. That you understood. That's why you want to know, okay, who is worthy. What are the attributes of a worthy person? So it's okay, then I'll take another 9 verse. Atmarthina lakshano. Because you asked. Then who is considered worthy? You asked or you didn't ask? Were you eager to know if all these are the descriptions of an unworthy person, so who is a worthy person? Verse 34. See the beautiful flow. That's what I had told you that time. Okay, the flow is, every verse is like, you cannot say, okay, this verse ends here, this verse starts here. It's like this. Here you have that eagerness to know then who is the worthy person. Now I want to check it positively. Okay, do I have this in me or not? Positively explain. Method of explaining it in a positive way. So here you are eager and he starts Atmarthina Laksha. So beautiful. So one thing is clear to everyone. Your goal, whenever you reach your goal, that is up to you. But your goal, you have understood, you have to sacrifice your ego. Sacrifice કેમ કહું કે હજી ego એટલો ખરાબ નથી લાગ્યો. That's why I'm using the word. Slowly you would say, I want to offer my ego. Then you will say, I want to get rid of my ego. How much do you find your ego painful and harmful? Painful and harmful, your words will change. Right now I'm saying, મારે સમર્પણ કરવું પડશે મારા અહંકારનું. Is it worth સમર્પણing? કંઈક પાકી કેરી છે, કેરી લાવ તો મને સારું થોડું. મારા માટે કેરી લાવ. તારું અહંકારને શું આવે જાણે કે cancer, I need to sacrifice my cancer. But it starts this way. First you will say, I'm ready to sacrifice my ego. As if ego is a wonderful thing, but now you have understood you have to sacrifice the ego. So, you go to that sacrifice करे ना altar પાસે જાય ને પછી આમ શાક કરીને આમ દુઃખથી આપણે આપી દઈએ. Haji, you have not found ego painful also and harmful also. Very clear, right? Okay. What is ego? Ego. I don't want different answers. I want only one answer. So write down. E, 3 lines you need. E, G, O. E, edging. G, God. O, out. From your thinking, from your feelings, edging God out is ego. Where you are there and God is not there. That's ego. So I don't want different answers. Pride, vanity, fame, attention. No, ego is, we have to learn to forsake our ego from, number 1, ego from your ability. Number 2, activity. Number 3, achievements. Read them again. You have to forsake your ego from 3 A's. Which are the 3 A's? Ability level. હું હોઉં તો સારું કરી શકો નેમીજી. હું હોઉં તો અમને ધજા ચડાવી દઉં મંદિરની. મારામાં હોશિયારી છે. I can, Canada group, I can handle very nicely. મુકેશને કંઈ આવડે નહીં. He's a બચ્ચા. He's a dada, but bachcha. First, take out the ego from your ability, activity, even from your achievement. આ બધું કાંઈ નથી, ગુરુ કૃપા છે. Oh, you explained this verse very nicely today. So I'll say, no, I've not done anything. It's whatever little I understood, I just shared with you. There's much more. Person studying and writing and contemplating for 16 hours a day, some days maybe, for 8 years, says, I'm stopping and I'm not finishing. And you want all this in 30 minutes per verse. So you know how much I'm leaving behind, right? So ego should go from your, because ability level par to che ki I can handle this better than anyone else. Finished. Your start is only humbug. Your unworthiness is seen by me, is seen. So my mehnat and love won't be so much for you because I know you are going to fail. So સમાજ કે તમને પેલું ગ્રુપ કેમ બહુ ગમે છે? આખો દિવસ કેનેડાને બહુ યાદ કર્યા કરું. મેં કીધું because they have been successful in minusing ego from their ability, activity and achievement. Group as a whole I'm saying, not as a person. But if I know you have not, so I know you are going to fail. So why do I invest my time and love and everything? Simple, what compassion I have for everyone, that will go on. Only that much you will receive. So from your abilities, from your activity, I can give an independent lecture on these 3 A's. You can understand from my spirit and from my eyes. But I must move ahead. So from your ability, activity and achievement. Kai bhi prapti thai tyare pan, it's because of me. I have done it. Or I had put lot of effort in it. Nothing. Not only your language, you should feel that way. Language you have to change, otherwise you will be thrown by your associates only. Not your language, you should be feeling it that way. That is right gratitude. And if this pride grows to become arrogance, uddhata, so kehvay, uddhata hai, it is most dangerous. Rough banave, hard-hearted banave, you lose that love, compassion. A person does not feel loved in your presence, comfortable in your presence, scared to be in your presence. So that pride has taken a form of arrogance then. Then it becomes too dangerous. At least. So Param Kripalu Dev had to say, Man na ho to ahi j moksha ho. If humans did not have pride or ego, whatever, then there would have been moksha on earth itself. Such a beautiful vachan. Because ignorant souls, they do everything, all their thinking and all their deeds only to nourish their ego. If you can introspect it clearly, impartially, somewhere every activity you want to show, either your ability, either your activity, either your achievement. And that is why he does not attain moksha. Manadi Shatruma, it's been told to you before. So, pride is, It is considered sweet poison. Anybody wants to be in a state of anger? Nobody wants. Because though you become angry, you actually don't enjoy being angry. Medically જુઓ તો pressure વધી જાય. Your thinking, your feeling, your speaking, everything changes. And you know you're going to regret afterwards, even during the state of anger. So it is poison only. Nobody likes to have it, consume it. But pride is sweet poison. You actually want it. ગમે at least. કોઈ આપે તારે ગમે તો ખરું. It's like birthday present. You might be having 10 erasers, but if you get one more eraser, it really makes you happy. In the same way, something. So it is called sweet poison. In our Shastras, it is called sweet poison. May it be sweet, may it be bitter. Poison is poison. You might like sweet poison, but poison is poison. So it works as poison. And this is a bigot in order to attain fame, follows the wrong path. By chance, if he meets a Sadguru, he shows the right path. But again, because of his ego, he does not want to adopt it, absorb it, imbibe it. So what is pointed out so beautifully in this Nij Manadikar, something like this was there in verse 28 also. Leva Laukik Man, he is doing all the tapasya and all with the objective of man. One is when you do tapasya, someone is praising you and you are liking it. That is one thing. And second is with the objective, okay, if I do this, everyone's attention will be on me. And so objective. So over there also, Kriya Jad Matarthi, he cherishes his ego by spiritual practices. Doing what? Spiritual practices. Performing what? Spiritual practices, activities, but cherishing what? Ego, not purity, not virtues. He's cherishing his ego. And in the same way, Epan, the verse starts with Epan. So like the Kriyajad Mitarthi was cherishing his ego, as told to you in verse 28, even this fellow, Shushkagnani Matarthi, is cherishing his ego by being called very knowledgeable. બહુ એમને જ્ઞાન છે, બહુ યાદ રહે છે, ફટાફટ પત્રાંક બોલી શકે, શાસ્ત્રની ગાથા બોલી શકે, very knowledgeable person. So you actually enjoy, you cherish your ego by just memorizing all this. પેલો ભૂખ્યો રહીને ને પેલો વાંચી વાંચીને. આ ભૂખ્યો રહીને cherishes his ego. So which is better? Tell me the truth, which is easier? No, stick to your answer only. Nothing is easy, nothing is good, both are bad. Because we don't want to do this. If you answer it as this is easy, you will go in that lane. Don't say it's wrong and it should not be your objective. If you are singing, you have to check. Are you singing to gain attention? If you are making us do yoga, again Prabhu wants you to check. Work hard and check. You know, you can't say, this time nothing, we are just going to put instrumental, no bhakti, nothing. And same asana pattern, because then I become egoistic. No, you have to work hard. But you have to go on checking. And this checking can't be done weekly or monthly. Every session. Every time. Because for 1 year, you might not cherish your ego. But today you may. So this introspection has to be done stricter than Nityakram. Introspection has to be done in a very, very strict manner. So I had gone to my friend's, like how you go to your friend's wedding, I had gone to my friend's Diksha. So he was taking Diksha in the Christian order, the Catholic order. So I'd gone to Pune, he had taken training of a father, but first they become brother, then father, stepwise. So I went there, I stayed with him for 3 days, I attended the ceremony. And I asked him, "Okay, what do you actually do as a, now you're going to be like, monk of, monk father. So, okay, we have been taught one thing. If you forget to do your prayers or hymns, chant the hymns from the Bible, which they have to do many times a day, for a few minutes, but many times a day, it's fine. But if you forget introspecting yourself, then you have to go to the head and apologize and take prayashchit, apni bhasha. So this was, I think, in 93 or 94, 94, yeah. I was shocked because such a beautiful practice of introspection. Hymns from the Bible, if you forget that, you will be excused once in a while. Huh? But if you have forgotten to introspect, your Diksha is broken. Beautiful, right? So over here, so some cherish because of the vrattap, cherish the ego by vrattap. Some cherish by being called knowledgeable. So dry intellectuals are they miss out truth because of their ego. They indulge in this type of bigotry to be considered very intelligent, very knowledgeable, and they start defending their opinions. And what do they miss out? The supreme truth. How stupid, just defending your ego. And Pame nahi parmarth ne. Supreme truth is missed. Parmarth is missed. Why? Nijmana dikaj. Because of your ego. Because of your ego and defending your opinions, what are you missing out? Supreme truth. And so the word epan, he also, like a Kriya Matarthi, like mechanical ritualists, he also, meaning the dry intellectuals or Shushkagnan Matarthi, to safeguard his status or his pride or vanity or fame or position, to safeguard, what does he do? He continues to act in a bigoted manner. He doesn't want to change. He continues to work in a bigoted manner. See, what happens if he accepts the truth preached by the Sadguru? If he accepts what the Sadguru says is right, if he accepts, what does that mean? He has to admit that he was wrong up till now. Okay. If he admits that he is wrong up till now, what would happen? He will hurt his ego. His ego will be hurt. So what does he, to preserve his ego, what should he be doing? Shun the right path. Don't accept it only. ના ના મને શ્રીમદની વાત બેસતી નથી. This is the way a bigot would respond. Why? Because if he accepts, means he is wrong. He is wrong means his ego is hurt. But I want to preserve my ego, so what should I be doing? Shun the right path. Don't accept it. Then there is no question of admitting. If you apologize means you are wrong, no. So don't apologize. Say, I don't agree. This is exactly what a Matarthi will do, and if you find such traits in you, you should ring the alarm. Bell ma to sui jase tu. Alarm. because this is exactly what I'm facing. So because I don't want to apologize, because of my ego, I don't want to consider this right. So this is exactly the bigoted manner a sectarian or a Matarthi does. He misses out what? Highway to liberation. Paramarthana he misses out. Anadhikari Maj. He remains unworthy, unqualified, ineligible. He becomes non-deserving for liberation and the path to liberation. So beautifully explained in this verse. We sing it again.
ये पण जीव मता